right, welcome. Glad to have you here today. On a great day for Liberty is what this is, certainly, and Liberty.com in particular. Lovers of Liberty gathered here today to debut a brand new website. We got the Director of Communications for that website going to address you and tell you a little bit about what the website is all about. And ran a great campaign for a candidate down south that was a great Tea Party candidate, got 40% of the votes there in that campaign, so he's got a history of running campaigns for people who love liberty and also working for that cause, because that's what this website certainly is all about. So without further ado, Yates Walker, welcome, Communications Director, Liberty.com.
I'm going to read the Liberty.com mission statement, then make a brief statement, and see how it goes. Our mission statement at Liberty.com is to keep the right honest, the press nervous, and the left unpopular and out of power. We will accomplish our mission by engaging a national grassroots network of hundreds of thousands of activists, arming them with the knowledge they need to hold their local, state, and federal representatives to account for their votes and actions. The founders of Liberty.com believe that America is a center-right nation. Since America's founding, our people have sought to limit their government's role in the lives of the individual citizen. Americans have rightly distrusted their government, and that distrust has been well earned. Though issue by issue, the majority of Americans of every creed and color believe in low taxes, strong national defense, and limited government, three shifting variables have allowed the power seekers in Washington to creep into nearly every aspect of American life and commerce and expand their influence through the federal government. The first variable is the two-party system. Both the Republicans and the Democrats will claim to be champions of freedom and individual liberty. Both parties insist that they are acting in the interests of the American people. The reality is that both parties overstep their mandates and, by omission or commission, tread on individual liberty. In their efforts to serve factions and special interests, each party has at various times forgotten that the duty of government is to protect and preserve our inalienable individual rights. Liberty.com will strive to keep the political parties on the straight and narrow path of limited government stewardship. The second variable is the media. The mainstream media has been infiltrated by the activist left. Through apologies, rationalizations, and journalistic malpractice, the Fourth Estate has become an accomplice to the progressive left's assault on individual liberty. Liberty.com will provide a check on the activist left in the media by crying foul on bias and by providing an outlet for news that the mainstream press won't cover, like this press conference. The final variable is what is often been referred to as the silent majority in America. For too long, Americans have taken for granted our inalienable rights. For too long, Americans have taken for granted that our inalienable rights will endure undefended. For over 2 centuries, American soldiers have fought and died defending those freedoms abroad. But for the last 50 years, those same freedoms have been eroding while our citizenry slept. Over the last few years, there has been a great awakening of the silent majority. Liberty.com will strive to keep the American electorate informed and vigilantly guarding against the forces on the left who seek to redefine individual liberty, redistribute wealth, and remake America into a socialist, cradle-to-grave nanny state. The founders of Liberty.com believe that the system has been rigged against individual liberty for far too long. By providing a forum for daily communication between hundreds of thousands of liberty-minded American citizens, Liberty.com will seek to engage and inform a nationwide network of bloggers, activists to fight the expansion of government and to promote America's founding principles of individual liberty. My name is Yates Walker. I'm Communications Director for Liberty.com. One of the first targets in our crosshairs is Harry Reid. When Harry Reid took control as Senate Majority Leader in 2006, Nevada unemployment was under 5%. Today it's over 14%, and with the people who have stopped looking for work, it's about 20%. Nevada needs new leadership. They deserve new leadership. The schools are dead last in the country, and Harry Reid's been part of the problem for far too long. We've already purchased an ad, $400,000 against her, raised over $800,000. We're targeting campaigns nationally across the country, but Harry Reid is one of the biggest threats to individual liberty. He's part of the problem. He's part of the aristocracy in Washington, and it's our privilege and honor to fight to take him down. So that's going to be part of our mission. Are there any questions? Okay.